Oh, absolutely. I will argue that more people would protect their phones and safeguard them before they would actually protect their relationship. And here's why. From a technological perspective, people cell phones, if a random person had access to it, they can pretty much discover everything about that person and learn that person's whole life because the way that people interact with their cell phones, the way that people hold their phones close to their heart, you can pretty much access anything. If you have access to that phone, you have access to everything about that person. Now, where it starts to become a problem in a relationship is like when people take their phones and they spend so much time with them instead of investing that time in their spouse or investing that time in the person that they are dating, then that becomes a problem down the line because who's to say while you're laying there in bed next to the person that you're married to, if they're not spending that time talking with you and winding down from their day, but they're so engrossed on the being and social media on their phone, worried about what's going on in everybody else's life, then that's where you're going to have some problems later on down in your marriage. And so when I look at this whole instance, and if you really want to see what a person is up to, just simply talk with them. You will learn that just by going out to eat or going to sit in a restaurant. Say if you are single and you go out to an establishment to go eat, if you would just sit there and you would just dine, look at the people who are actually enjoying their meal. They're savoring the taste. They're sampling the wine. And they're looking out amongst the restaurant, looking at the other patrons, and they're people watching. Look at that person as opposed to the person who is there by themselves eating and they're constantly watching their phone or they constantly have their phone in their hand. We are missing the connection of real people actually talking to real people. You don't believe me? Go anywhere. Let there be some downtime. You will start to see people immediately pull out their phone. You can go to a coffee shop. You will see the exact same thing right there. And that's what I'm talking about is people are always going to safeguard their phone. It has to be password protected, of course, from a security perspective. But from a relationship perspective, you should be able to leave your phone on the table, go to the bathroom, and not even worry about if your significant other, boyfriend or girlfriend, or husband and wife, should not have to worry about that. And should they have that passcode, that's a topic for a different discussion for a different day.